everybody, this is Naomi. I'm back today to do number 7 days of words from the heart. I made this yesterday. It is a pool waterfall. And I'm going to do the video to show how I made it. So, I'm using two 2-inch by 12 scrapbook paper. I'm not sure if I'm going to need this second one today. But first off, we take the bottom card that we're going to be using and we line it up here on the bottom. And we draw a line. Okay? And from there, what did I do with it? Right there. And from that point, we take and score a 1/2 inch. So there's 1, there's 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm using 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you need, your 1 is going to be here. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So let's put the scoreboard away. And all we're going to do is just bend those straight back. Get a good okay, so let's take and crisp it over. There's that one. There's that one. There's that one. And we got one more. And we're not going to need that back one. I mean that second piece of cardstock. This size that I've gone to, we're not going to need it. Okay, so first card. Put down a little bit of glue. And we're going to not butt it all the way to that line. Give it a little bit of space. Card 2, do the same. And we're just going up to, and if you can't see it very good, fold it over to where you can see that fold. And just take it just a hair bit before that fold up. There we go. Just like that. Then get card number 3. We're going to do the same with it. And just alright. See how well they're spacing out? Get a little bit of glue to this one. Do the same thing here. then your last one. And that needs to go right here. Okay, and then that's going to fold over behind, just like that. Now, you're going to work these a couple of times to get them to bend the way you want them to bend. Okay, so you're going to need a little leftover piece, not very big, and you're just going to, way I did it, I just ran it through onto the back side of the piece. Let me get over here where you can see. Folded it over, leave it loose so everything will slide. And then just clip it off. A little bit of glue. A little bit of glue on this end. Fold it down. Make sure it all lines up. And you're not gluing it to it. That's what you want to make sure of. Is that this section here will slide. Because you don't want it too tight, because otherwise it won't slide. So I'm going to back it off just a little bit. Give it a little bit of slack in it. There we go. Now, there we go. Now, make sure your back is under here as well. And you're gonna, what I did, I glued it to the bottom edge. So just come in under here, put you a little bit of glue like that, and put it right at the bottom. And that's so that you got a part to hold on to. And I'm going to round these corners because see how they're catching? That's why I like rounded corners better than square. And then that goes in there. Okay, so you can hold on to it right here and easily pull. And it makes your waterfall. And you just push it back in. And that's cute. Okay, so this was number 6, Romance. Okay, so I'm going to put the little Romance, since this is a smaller project, I'm going to put it up here in this corner. Like that. And then I'm going to put the little 6 down here in this corner. So here it is one more time. Hold it here at the bottom and then you just slide it out. And each spot has a writing spot to where you can write. Other than the back one. The back one won't come up. That's just kind of your holding spot. And I like to just kind of glue ahead and glue it down. That way it doesn't come up. And you just slide it back in, and there it is. And these can be just stuck into a pocket, a side tuck, or a journal. So I will be back to do number 7. I'm just going to put both videos together. So thank you. Hello everybody, I'm back to do day 7 of the 7-day words from the heart. And we have hugs. Hugs is my last one at number 7. So, I always get a lot of this packing paper. So I thought I would show you some of the things that I do with it. I don't buy a lot of brown bags or the little things like that, because this is where I use come on, straighten up, there we go. I use the brown papers that we get from packing, and I make them different sizes. And I make them different. Trying to straighten up this edge here. Okay. So, and then I have that as just a scrap, not throw it in my scrap box. But I make them like this, to where they're double-sided and they can be stitched into your book, and you got a pocket on both sides, or just make a standard pocket. Okay, so the first one that we're going to make is one like this. So the first thing that we're going to do, well, nope, we're not. Yes, we are. It's just going to be a longer one. Well, if I do it that way, no, we'll do it this way. It's just going to be a short one. Okay. And then you're going to take this piece over like this, and you're going to, I just get an X amount of fold over. And then I try to put this in the middle of this. Like this. And then let this one be like that. And then I figure then we're just going to put some glue down, and I've let my glue dry. So I put a little bit of glue down, just like so. And like I said, this grenade can be, that's going to be really, really, really short. So, well, let's just make some regular pockets. You can take and fold up your corners like so, and then fold over your bottom, and you're going to put glue on the inside. Just like that, and you glue your corner down. And I'm out of frame, sorry about that. And then you just fold it up. And then you put some glue down like that. Fold it back over and glue it down. And if you want it to look like one of the little sacks, what I do is I cut it down the side here, and then I'll cut this little bit off. And I like to do that whenever, just as straight as you can to get across the front and cut that off. Just like that. Then you'll come back in with, let's see, you can either use these here, you can use some of the rounded ones and just give it a little bit of a topper. I have, I don't know how many of these. Little bitty. Some of them work good and some of them don't. You know how that works. As they get older, they don't like to cut paper. There you go. And then you just come in with like so. And you can take and put, let's see. too big. You can decorate it up with an image like that. And to make things stand out a little more, you can always take your ink just like that. Go around your around the edge. You gotta be perfect, just helps give it that little bit of an age look. And then you got a little paper sack that's decorated, and you can glue it down in your book like this and just use it as a tuck. And like I said, I have this other one that I've made, and it's just the same way. See, you can see where I glued it together, and it was just longer and wider, and I didn't cut one wide enough, but I can. And then once I glued it, once I got it glued, as you can see, the seam is not perfect. Just fold it in half, take your punch, and clip it, and you get a double-sided. And if you don't want to do it that way, let me show you something. I've got two made up already. And these are for bigger journals. What I like to do is take and put a bead of glue right here. And put it together and get it lined up. Then you have a pocket here, a pocket in the middle, and then a pocket in the back. Yep, and that didn't stick. And what I like to do with these is normally I just glue them straight into my wider journals. And like I said, you can make them smaller, but I put them, just glue it down just like I did here, and then I put a lot of goodies, ephemera stuff in them. that they can use in the journal. So there's that. Let's see. Well, we can still make one. I'm going to make one out of this. It don't have to be this tall. As a matter of fact, we could just go ahead, shrink it down to like this, cut it off here, and then we're just going to glue the sides. Just like that. Now, this side's glued. Now bring this up, and we're going to just barely trim off the edge. Just enough to open it up. That was tucked in. Okay. Then you just take and fold it over to meet the top. Just like that. Oh, hold on. Sorry, I had a sneezing fit. Okay, then bring your hole punch in. Find your center and clip it out. And now you can put this one in your journal, just like that. Then you can take an image and put it here. Glue it open again. I love my art glue, but God, I forget to put the lid on it, and then I'm in trouble. And you just put your image down, like that. And then whenever you put this in your journal, you can just put a regular piece of paper over the top of it. Okay, so what I was saying is, you can take some paper, and we'll use this as like a journaling spot. On it, and you just put it in just like this, and then it'll be sewed down in the middle of your book. I'm going to put 2 on this one. And then this one will go just like this. And then you got your it'll fold over, and then you can decorate the back side of this, and then put your goodies on the inside. I see a spot that didn't glue up. So let me get some glue in here real quick and call that good. Okay, so there's that one. We'll make another one in just a minute. To this bag here, I'm going to use this image to go here. And since I haven't used a lot of my purple kit, I'm going to use it. So we're going to use number 7 and Hugs. And this is on that. This is on the glued bag that I did, where you can have 3 pockets. Or 4 if you glue it down that way. But me, I'm going to glue it down this way. Okay. Okay. So this image is, let me get my paper towel, because I got glue everywhere. And since I did the serrated edge with my shears, that's why I went the way that I did. And then this one, I'm just gonna lightly cut around it like so, nothing special. I'm gonna put this over here like this. And I got one more that I'm going to show you. It's going to be like kind of like a coin bag, a coin envelope. I'll put this one right here. Now I'm going to put the lace on the bottom. Just let the glue get to the bottom. I don't like shaking this glue because it gets air bubbles in it. And learn that if you don't shake it, you won't get air bubbles in it, and then you don't have to worry about it. Okay. real on it. Slide this. Right there on that glue. And then pat it down and it'll stay. And then there's that little bag. And it's got 3, 1, 2, 3 pockets. Okay, and the other one that I was going to make is a little coin one. So, just cut you out a piece of paper, however big you want the envelope to be. And then you're just going to close this back up. You're just going to put your glue along the sides, just like that. Okay, so now we've got it glued down, and if you want your corners rounded off, you could round them off. I myself like them rounded off. And I forget this is where you need another little piece of paper in behind it, because it doesn't like that lightweight paper. So, just like that. And down here to this corner. And we just chop off that corner. Okay. Alright, and then I have this little image here that I'm going to put down on here. Just like so. Like that. And then I have my little hugs tag that I'm going to put down. I'll put it up here. And then my number 7. I'll go down here at the bottom. I think I'm going to just put it here in this corner. Just like that. I got a piece right here. It didn't get glued down very well. So there's that. And then, to pretty it up a little bit, I'll take a piece of this little lace like this. And then I'm going to get the fabric tack again. Put this pin back in here before that glues up again. And I'm going to put a little bit If you end up having a little bit hanging over in the end, don't worry about it, because you can always cut it off. You just come down here to this end, straighten it up a little bit, and snip it. Just like that. And then you have this beautiful little pocket. But you can put anything in. You can put a tag in it, put an ephemera in it, and this just folds over just like this. Voila. So, let me show you all the little pieces that we made. And we will call this video done. So we did this little pocket with this image on it. Isn't that pretty? Then we made this one. And you can still put an image back here so that it could be sewed in here. And then you got this one that we did. And it's the little 3 pocket. Or if you didn't want the 3 pocket, like I said, just leave it open. Decorate your front. This can be sewed into the middle. Then you can put whatever you want here. And then decorate the back. And it still gives you 2 pockets to put a card into, a big tag, you know. So it gives you many ideas, and it helps you use up, because like I said, I get a lot of that packing paper. And then, of course, you can make the little coin pouches as well. So now you have an idea of how to make some different things using nothing but packing paper. Okay, thank you, and I hope everyone has a happy and blessed day. And if you like my video, hit the like and subscribe. I'll be back with more videos. Have a good day, everyone.